We had lived at the time not far from here and just fell in love in particular with this street. So still to this day, kind of 13, 14 years later, pinching ourselves that we found our dream home on our dream street. But at the time, the house, it didn't look like this. We've done a lot of things since, but I guess we recognized right off the top that it had really great bones that we could work with. Because we're such foodies and I love to cook, and quite frankly, it's my favorite place in the house. It was really important that the kitchen be one of the first things that we address. The existing cabinetry was sort of a yellowish green that we could not live with even in the very, very short term. And then as time went on, we took out the cabinetry completely. We replaced it with new cabinetry, open shelving, and then even most recently replaced our fridge, put in the new pink fridge, which was something I had to sell my husband on. Anything pink has been a little bit of a, sales job here, but I told my husband it was red because he's colorblind, and I thought maybe he would buy that. I mean, I love it, but I also just thought if there ever came a day where we were gonna sell this place, that probably the wife in the couple equation would say, I want that house with the pink fridge. I just thought it was a showstopper. The kitchen's by far my favorite place. If I could, I'd be there every day, all day by the stove, cooking something. Many pots on the burner. I love it. We do use the dining room quite a bit because we do like to entertain. I do like that it's separate from the kitchen. I don't like to have a dinner party and see all the dirty dishes piled up, so we purposely left it somewhat enclosed in that way. You'll also see that there's a lot of family photos, so we're dining with our loved ones every time we sit down in there. Here at the front of the house, we have our main sitting room. Also has had sort of 9 lives. At one point, we painted the ceiling black and then we wallpapered, and so, keep adding to it. Different art, different configuration in terms of furniture. I found this wallpaper through Google search. It's Anthropology, fell in love with it. The furniture's quite masculine and it helps to soften. And I think, again, when you have the basics, you can layer in those showstopper, sort of wow factor moments, the wallpaper in this case being one of them. On the second floor, we have the master bedroom, which just went through a refresh. We just repainted it with a really bold statement color and added the very large mural behind the bed. Again, one of those things that I found on Pinterest, and the great thing about Pinterest is you keep saving these photos to your folders and then you realize there's this common denominator, and I found that this sort of mural kept showing up over and over and over again, and so just had to have it. The house does have very traditional bones, and we do like that juxtaposition of traditional and then the modern elements. I think that's what makes something interesting, whether it's an outfit or whether it's home decor, to have that kind of tension to different styles living together. The spare bedroom really was the original intention, but we transformed that into a walk-in closet, which is really my closet, and then the closet that came with the bedroom is my husband's closet. I'm in the fashion world, so this is still one closet of several closets in the house. There's clothes sort of multiplying everywhere, but occupational hazard. The bathroom back in the day was actually half the size of what you're seeing. It was right beside what would be a butler's quarters. We don't have a butler, and we needed a bigger bathroom, so we thought it would be very important to knock down that wall and make a larger statement. In terms of the style for the bathroom, because we were working with the original clawfoot tub, it sort of dictates some of the pieces of furniture that we added to the mix. Just sort of made sense. And again, just things that we found in our travels that we fell in love with and wanted to include. On the third floor, we have an office. Mostly John works from there. There's a little space for me if I need to, and then we also have an offshoot rooftop deck. We also have our TV room. When am I in the TV room? Very infrequently. When I am, I probably last through about 20 minutes of a show and then fall asleep. So I wouldn't say it's the most used room in the house, but it's a good room to have. In terms of color palette, I don't know that I could live any other way. We're not neutral palette people. I definitely gravitate towards really bold patterns and colors. Again, lots of black. I just think it's dramatic and it's a really nice backdrop to anything you put in front of it.